Hi guys, today's card we're going to be using the Paper Pups cartridge. I've had this cartridge since I heard that they were going to be retired, so I got it then because I knew it was a cartridge I would want, but I haven't actually used it yet, so I thought it's about time. And I thought we'd do this little cute little poodle on page 91. So I'm going to do this outline part of the poodle, and then I'm going to do the shadow part of the poodle. Here we are, we're going to put the cartridge is already loaded, the overlay is already on, I've got my paper on my mat, and here we go. Right, so I'm going to load paper. I've got the blade at 5, the pressure at maximum, and I'm going to take the speed down to medium just because it's a little bit more intricate. And I'm going to do the blackout part first because I want the blackout in this lovely pattern paper. This pattern paper is from Basic Grey Pad, Eva, and let me just show you, it's got some absolutely, gorgeous papers in this pad. I do quite like these little, if they call them matte stacks, but they're 6x6s and they're quite cute. I find this quite useful for card making. Okay, so we're going to cut this little poodle out at 3 inches. So there he is there. So we need the blackout and the poodle. Wait for it to come. Oh, he's not at 3 inches either. Wait for him to come on the screen. There he is. And then press cut. And I've taken, as I say, the speed down to medium, although probably for blackout you could have easily done that on high because it hasn't got the detail, but I just know that I'll forget, at the time I get to the next section, I'll forget to put it on to the slower speed and we'll end up with bits all over the place. I'm just hoping that my mat's sticky enough because it seems to be catching a little bit on there. Hopefully it'll be fine. So then we're going to hit line return, which I can never find. There it is. And then we're going to go across to this next piece. Now this is a card called Topsy Turvy. I got this from Create and Craft, which is a TV shopping channel in the UK, in case you're not UK viewers. So I'll show you in a minute, but it's got, basically it's two-sided, in that it's got this dark pink one side and a pale pink the other side. So now I'm going to take the blackout off. I don't know if it will do it if I do, yeah, repeat last. And I'm actually going to stick, because it's slightly thicker, I'm going to stick that up to blade 6. The pressure's already at max. And we're going to keep the speed as it is, and I'm going to press cut. My mat's not very sticky, so I'm just going to hold that down just to make sure. But for goodness sake guys, if you do this, watch your fingers. It's just that this mat, I think, really could do with a bit of a, it's moving all over the place. It could do with a bit of a re-stick. And I think, careful, I might have to recut this. And let's see how it goes. We might be lucky. I think the more sensible thing to do would have been use my new mat, but anyway. Fingers crossed. So far, I think we might have got away with it, guys. I hope so, because he looks dead cute. Okay, then press unload paper, and then we're going to go across to the table. I've put together the little poodle, so that's ready. I've just put the two pieces together with my Zig 2A glue pen. So I'm going to put that to one side. And now we're going to make the card. Now this will show you what I mean about the topsy-turvy. There's the pale pink on that side and the darker pink on the inside. Now I've cut this up into what is a A6 size, and just folded that in half. And then I'm going to, so I've got the pale pink on the outside, then I'm going to fold again this top piece so that it matches up to the centre line. So we've got another crease down that middle part there, like so. And then I'm just going to get my bone folder and just fold that over even more. And then, as you can see, what we're beginning to make is an easel card. So, like so. And then I've already got another piece of card here cut, which isn't the right length yet, but it is the width that I want. So that will get stuck obviously only on that section, and then we'll chop off this part. Now, just to help me for measuring purposes, I shall place that in the centre. I know I could put the adhesive on the actual card, but I'm not exactly sure. It would all help if I had that the right way up. I don't want to go too far out, so then I can carry on down. But because I don't know exactly, because obviously I don't want this piece of card stuck to here, because when it stands back up, it needs to only be stuck to this section here. So I can't put it on the whole of the card, because I might get it on the wrong section. So I'm just going to stick it on here like so. I'm using the darker side, and I'm going to line the top part with that centre crease because it's too long, and I'm going to cut that end piece off. So I'm going to pop that on there like so in the centre. Just like that. And then with my scissors, so now just to show you, you can see that it's not attached, okay, on the side, but when you lay it flat, it's going to fit in a normal envelope. So I'm just going to turn that over, and I'm going to very carefully, I could do this with my craft knife, but I've just got my scissors to hand, so I'm going to very carefully cut this off, because you never know. I'm not very good at keeping scraps, but I may need this piece. So that's that, like so. But obviously we need something to hold that up. So the next thing we're going to do is, with the piece of card that we've just cut off and a piece of the pattern paper that I've already made, we are going to make a little kind of border, and then I'm going to just make sure that the border on all three of these sides of the pattern paper is approximately the same, and then follow that all the way down. And then with my craft knife, I'm just gonna run down by eye and cut that piece off the edge. I'm going to stamp my message, and what I've chosen is my pink stamper stamps and the Poodles of Laughter. So I've got Poodles of Laughter, and I've got my rocker block. Make sure it's up the right way. Well, I suppose it doesn't matter because I can turn this over. That's the beauty of not sticking it down yet. You can turn it up the right way. I'm going to ink up in, this is Colourbox ink. Just give it a good inking up, and then line that up straight onto the mat. And I think I'm going to have it off to one side because we'll put some sort of embellishment, and then you literally just rock. And there you go. Okay, so while that's drying off, we'll go back to the card. So I shall put my little poodle on the little mat part. So I'm going to lay it down flat. And I think I want him, I'm going to do it slightly higher than central, because when you actually then lift that up and you've got the other piece sort of raised up on foam, you're going to take a little piece off that bottom effectively, visually. So I'm just going to take that a little higher. So I'm going to get some 3D foam. And again, I've got these lovely bits, large squares of sticks to foam, although that one is probably too big, so we'll just cut that sort sort of in half. It was a bit of a wonky half, but okay. And then peel the backing off and place him down, so just slightly higher than central on the vertical, obviously still central crossways. Okay, and then we need to put a little eye on our poodle, because otherwise at the moment he's blind, and I've got these gorgeous little googly eyes that have got sort of eyelids and eyelashes, and they're really quite sweet. So I'm just going to pop one of those on, just make her look real cute, hopefully. Okay, and there we go. Now I'm going to get my corner chomper, and I'm just going to take the corners off the top of this little mat, just to, that's on the 1/2 inch one. Just make sure they're out properly, which they weren't. There we go, that's better. And then the same on that side. And I'm not going to do any others, I just want those two done at the moment. Okay, then I'm going to put our, I'll just zoom you in a little bit, Poodles of Laughter in the centre here, which will then hold that card up. Okay, so we need to put that on some 3D foam or silicone glue, whichever's your preference. I would think this is about 2 or 3 mils, this one, thickness wise. Okay, so we put that on and make sure it's the right way up, and then I'm going to lay that down flat, and then I'm going to centre it on the card here, like so. And then when you do that, it holds the card up, so you get that. There we go. Okay, so now lastly I just want to put something here, and I thought a little flower. I've got a white flower, sorry guys, and a pink polka dot flower, which goes quite nicely with it sort of tones in with that. And then I've got, this is, surprise surprise, Anna Griffin Brad, which is actually fabric. So I'm going to put that through the, do that, make sure those are nice and flat, and then we're going to get a pop dot and put those down there. Okay, I think you guys are a bit close, aren't you? There we go, that's better. And then just about there, I think, and then that will sit like so. Okay, so there's that one. I have to hold it like that for you guys to see it because of the angle. There's that one finished, and then when it goes in the post, all you have to do is lay it down flat and they can write their greeting on the back. Okay, thanks guys, and see you again next time. Bye!